Somebody wants to... No, not doing that. Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Brawl playthrough. As you can see, we don't have Classic mode up here. We have All-Star mode. So we're going to check out this mode and see what it has to offer. In order to get this mode in this game, you have to, I believe, unlock every single character. So basically beat Subspace, unlock the other 3 characters after that, and you have All-Star mode. That's pretty much all you have to do to unlock this. And basically, you take one character and you fight all of the other characters in the game. So we're going to be playing as the last 6 characters that are introduced in this game. These characters, however, are actually unlockable, though. So basically, you have to get these characters because they're not initially available at the very beginning of the game. So also, hold on just a minute. I forgot to do something. Okay, I should have it ready. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing as those 6 characters, which I believe are Lucario, Rob, Toon Link, Wolf, Snake, and Sonic. So we're going to start with, let's start with Lucario, since you get him technically first in the story mode of the remaining 6 characters. So yeah, we're going to go get Lucario and see what he's all about. I'm going to try doing this on normal because I'm not really the best Lucario player, so I figured that will actually be appropriate for the purpose of this first part. But yeah, for the other characters I'll be trying the higher difficulties, so don't worry. We're just going to start easy with normal and see and work our way up from there. So the first character you get is always going to be Game & Watch. In fact, all the characters are actually in the same order. So you fight all the characters basically in the same order. And there is actually a pattern to their order. Like, there is a reason that you fight them in this way. This is actually the order of all the characters in terms of how they were introduced in the video game world. So Mr. Game & Watch was the first character. Now we have the Mario characters, so we have to fight... Well, okay, to be fair, I guess one thing to point out here is that it goes by series, not by personal character, because in this case it's talking about, you know, Mario was introduced in Donkey Kong, but it's also going to be talking about the other 3 Mario characters, so it's going to include Luigi, Peach, and Bowser. Even though both of those characters were, or actually all 3 of those characters were actually introduced later on, because Luigi was introduced in Mario Bros. And Peach and Bowser were introduced in Super Mario Bros. So obviously there is some differentiation there, but yeah, that's basically how they do the ordering of this. But since Mario was technically the main character of Donkey Kong, I guess that's their justification for putting Mario first. Even though, honestly, I'd say Donkey Kong deserves a bit of a priority over Mario, to be quite honest. Just because, I mean, it is named after Donkey Kong. And I almost got screwed over right there. So yeah, there is something about All-Star you should keep in mind. You keep the health that you have from each fight. And not only that, you only have 1 stock. So if you get killed, you have to go through a continue screen and waste coins. So keep that in mind. So next we have the Donkey Kong. It includes Diddy Kong because he's, I guess, technically part of the Donkey Kong series. Even though I don't know if I'd include him because he was more Donkey Kong Country. But again, Donkey Kong was technically introduced before Diddy Kong was. Now this is something I do like about Smash 4's All-Star mode, because it actually goes by each character and like not by series. So yeah, you'd have like the Donkey Kong fight early on, but then you'd have Diddy Kong in a later fight. So I do kind of like it better that way than they did it in this game, but that's okay. Next up we have the Ice Climbers. You can also get trophies here and there. And there are healing items, but I'd save them for when you think you really need them. So, like, I'm going to see if I can make it through the Zelda fight before I use my first item. That would be kind of risky because the Zelda fight has 4 characters we have to take on, but I don't know, I could be alright. So yeah, here we have Lucario. Lucario, I'm going to get a lot of crap from people from saying this. So please listen carefully to what I say before you attack me on it. I do think Lucario was modeled after Mewtwo to an extent. I'm not saying he's the same character. Obviously, he works way different. Obviously, he does. But, I don't know. I think there are definitely some similarities in their style a little bit. Obviously, Lucario has the aura, but that's like his main big differentiation from Mewtwo, is that he actually has that unique moveset to his fighting, which is pretty cool. I do like the aura and how it's used, honestly. So here we have the Zelda characters. They were introduced next. And of course, even though Ganondorf and Toon Link were introduced much later, they're still part of the Zelda series, so they get their introduction here. Which is understandable. I mean, Toon Link is pretty much just a cartoon version of Link, and Ganondorf is the human personified version of Ganon, I feel like. You get away from my frickin' sword and my Pokeball. Ugh! Where's your Master Sword now? God, I just like ruin Link with items in this playthrough. So yeah. Actually, I want to see if I can go a little further. Now that I've taken care of the Zelda crew, maybe I'll try to make it before the Mother fight, before I use another one. So next we have Metroid, aka Samus. Specifically, it looks like, yeah, we're going to be dealing with a Zero suit. And yeah, be careful with explosive items at the end of the fight. Like, don't try to use explosive items on yourself for fun, just to see like a funny picture, because that could end up screwing you over, and you do not want that to happen. But yeah, one good thing about Lucario and All-Star is because you are going to be trying to basically keep your health going, you could potentially have like a lot of good knockback and damage going in because you have the aura working very consistently. But you still, I mean, you should still be careful, obviously. Oh man, that almost screwed me over a little bit. Nice. Okay, just have to make it through Snake and then I'll be good. But yeah, one thing I will do for all the secret characters, and I'll find a way to talk about like the other secret characters, because obviously, screw you, Snake, you jerk! My god, that was annoying. But yeah, obviously there were like a lot of other characters that are unlockable that weren't introduced in this game. So like Ness, Captain Falcon, Luigi, Jigglypuff, Falco, Marth, Ganondorf, Game & Watch. I'll find a way to talk about their unlock conditions, but I'll be mentioning like these specific characters' unlock conditions. For Lucario, you need to do 100 Brawl matches, like just in versus mode. You can do them against computers too, so don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. You can obviously get him through Subspace Emissary. That's another way you can do it. Or, if you complete all 5 target tests with any character, you can also unlock him in that form as well. So There are definitely a couple of different unlock conditions you can use. I'm so mad that I actually lost freaking life. Here, let's do this. Screw you. Snake. How's that for overkill? Okay, so now we have the mother fight. So here we have Lucas and Ness. After this, we have the Fire Emblem fight, which will be Ike and Marth. I almost said Ike and Roy. Not quite, not quite. This is the first time we've seen the Newport City stage in a while, because I believe the last 4 classic modes we did were actually all... maybe even Diddy Kong's fight was also... I don't remember for sure. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done this stage. Which honestly doesn't bother me too much, because I don't like the way this stage plays anyway. I'll play Temple over this any day. Okay, Ness. Yep, he's dead. Yeah, I think he's dead too. Actually, he's not. Why would you do that? Dude, you just killed yourself! Why would he go back down there? That makes no sense. Okay. Marth and Ike. I almost said Roy again. That time I said Marth and Roy instead of Ike and Roy, but still. Roy is not in this game. Although we did get Roy's... like, the music from the game Roy is in. That was kind of an awkward fight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now we have what I call the Speed Trio. So we have Yoshi, Captain Falcon, and Sonic. I guess one thing that kind of bothers me, and again, I understand why, because it's going by series, but Ness and Lucas appeared where technically Ninten should, which, as we know, Ninten's not in Smash. He's the hero of Mother 1, aka Earthbound Beginnings. But so, yeah, so they're kind of out of order, but regardless, aside from that. I think I am going to go ahead and use one now because I am kind of high.
Ready, go!
Okay, here we have Falcon. Falcon and Yoshi, I think, fun fact, they were actually introduced on the same day because Yoshi was introduced in Super Mario World, while Captain Falcon was introduced in F-Zero, which were both Super NES launch titles. Not Sonic, though. I think Sonic came a bit later on the Genesis, but...
Ready, go!
you know, Sonic was around. Sonic was in that era, kind of. He was definitely in the 16-bit era for sure. Yeah, get wrecked by that post. And then, not too long after Sonic came out, we have the Kirby Trio, which were introduced in Kirby's Dream Land. Meta Knight technically came a bit later, but he was still there, he was still around, he was in the making.
Ready, go!
Even then, I think he'd still be in order, because I think his first game was Adventure, so... which wasn't too much after Dreamland. And it was definitely before the next series, too, so... Kirby, where are you going, buddy? Are you trying to destroy yourself? Apparently I am. Because there was a freaking proton bomb right there. Speaking of proton bombs, here we have the Star Fox Trio now. Oh, thank God. Come on, Wolf. Come on, Wolf. Wolf! Wolf! Oh, come on! He was right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you holding onto that ledge? I guess I didn't really care. Okay, so here we have Wario, which I think Wario is... I want to say he's improperly placed. Because I think they put him later because of the WarioWare series. But WarioWare was definitely after Pokemon. So unless it's talking about Wario Land, but I don't think Wario Land came out after Star Fox. Maybe it did. Because, I mean, his first game was technically Super Mario Land 2. Oh, yeah, we both got it. But, like, Super Mario Land 2, I think, was still before Star Fox. I don't know. It was during the Super NES era, I guess, so kind of close. But now we have Pokemon. Now, the thing about Pokemon Trainer, or the Pokemon team, is that you actually have 6 Pokemon to beat. Because you have to fight all 3 of the Pokemon Trainer Pokemon, in addition to Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and Lucario. So, you kind of have your work cut out for you here. And then, yeah, if you get this stage, you also have to deal with the frickin' legendary in the back as well. Shoot, no. Now, if you manage to get rid of Pikachu here, I think you only have to fight, like, the Pokemon Trainers Pokemon one at a time. Which is is not too bad. Oh my god. So yeah, I gotta fight the Pokemon trainer one at a time, which is nice. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot! That was a CD, right? I think I got it. I don't know, maybe it was a smoke ball. I don't think it was a CD, because I had an item on me right there. And lastly, because he was the latest character, funnily enough, Orlimar is the final boss of All-Star Mode.
Ready, go!
Which is kind of silly, but whatever. Also, we have I Know Uta playing in the background, which is the basically the Pikmin commercial song for when Pikmin was first released in Japan. But this is the French version, so Vive la France. There's also Tane no Uta, but I think Tane no Uta is like really bad. Ugh. Ball board! Get the smash ball! There we go. I got this. It's over! And there we go. Lucario's mode is done. Unfortunately, we used to continue, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So there we go. And yes, when you beat All-Star Mode, you get the final Smash trophy for that character. And, like in Classic Mode, in order to get all the trophies, you do have to play the game twice as both Zelda and as Samus. Because Zero Suit Samus and Sheik technically have their own final smashes. Even though Sheik and Zelda's is the same exact thing. Pokemon Trainer doesn't matter because they all have the same final smash, so in that case, like all three of them are involved, so you'd only have to play through once with them. But for beating All-Star Mode on normal, we get the Phyllis sticker. And I think that's it. Because we have to, yeah, I think because we used continues, so we missed out on another trophy, but we'll get it in time. But yeah, that's that one. You got the Phyllis Animal Crossing sticker. Hooray! Oh, okay, I did get the... Oh, I think this is just for beating All-Star, though, so... We get the All-Star Rest Area music. And we cleared it for the first time, and there we go. So yeah, that's going to be it for the first All-Star playthrough. Tomorrow, we're going to have Rob's video, so I'll see you guys for that. And the following weekend will not be All-Star mode, I'll go ahead and say that. But I might try to finish up the rest of the Stadium mode and anything else I feel like I can fit in. So, just a quick overview for what's coming up, but basically I'll see you tomorrow for Rob's video first, and I'll let you know what my concrete plan is afterwards. So, this has been SlimKirby. I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.